General Hospital spoilers and drama, Dante's deepest fears, Sonny's legal gamble, and shifting alliances in Port Charles. Port Charles is once again buzzing with emotional revelations, secret strategies, and questionable reassurances, as General Hospital delivers an episode packed with heart, intrigue, and suspense. From a father's fear about his son's future to powerful players attempting to rewrite their legal fate, the drama unfolds on multiple fronts, and every storyline feels like it's building toward something explosive. Let's break down everything happening in this must-watch chapter of General Hospital. Dante's quiet panic, a father's fear for Rocco. At the emotional core of the episode is Dante Falconry, a man known for his strength, integrity, and level-headed approach to life. But even the strongest men have breaking points, and for Dante, that moment comes when his concern for Rocco becomes impossible to ignore. Dante has been increasingly worried about his son's hearing, and rather than brushing it aside, he finally allows himself to confront the fear head-on. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Dante opens up to Nathan, a conversation that feels raw, honest, and deeply personal. For Dante, this isn't just about a medical issue. It's about guilt, responsibility, and fear of failing as a father. He questions whether he missed the signs earlier, whether his dangerous career choices somehow contributed, and whether Rocco might face long-term challenges that could alter his life forever. The scene strikes a powerful chord because it's grounded in reality. Parents watching can immediately relate to that quiet terror, the kind that keeps you awake at night, imagining worst-case scenarios while trying to stay strong for your child. Nathan, serving as a calm and grounding presence, listens rather than lectures. He reassures Dante that fear doesn't make him weak, it makes him human. Still, the uncertainty lingers and viewers are left wondering, will Rocco's condition worsen, or is this the beginning of a hopeful diagnosis and healing journey? Either way, Dante's storyline adds emotional weight to the episode, reminding us why General Hospital continues to resonate across generations. Sonny and Rick make their move, a legal power play. Meanwhile, on the opposite end of the emotional spectrum, Sonny Corinthos is doing what he does best, maneuvering behind closed doors to protect his empire and the people tied to it. Sonny, alongside Rick Lansing, meets with Justine in what appears to be a calculated attempt to make serious legal trouble disappear. While details of the charges remain deliberately vague, the intention is crystal clear. Sonny wants them dropped, completely and permanently. Rick's involvement immediately raises eyebrows. Known for his sharp legal mind and morally flexible tactics, Rick is not a man you bring into a situation unless you're prepared to play hardball. Together, Sonny and Rick present a united front that blends power, pressure, and persuasion. Justine, however, is no pushover. She listens, assesses, and clearly understands the magnitude of what's being asked. Dropping charges isn't just a legal decision, it's a political and ethical one. And when it comes to Sonny Corinthos, every move comes with consequences. The tension in the meeting is palpable. Is Sonny offering leverage? Protection? A warning disguised as a favor? The episode cleverly avoids spelling it out, leaving viewers to read between the lines. What's certain is that this meeting could shift the balance of power in Port Charles. If Sonny succeeds, he strengthens his position once again. But if Justine refuses, or worse, pretends to cooperate while planning a countermove, the fallout could be devastating. One thing fans know for sure: when Sonny and Rick work together, chaos is never far behind. Valentin's reassurance, comfort or con. Across town, Valentin Cassadine steps into familiar territory, offering reassurance that feels just believable enough to be dangerous. Valentin tells someone exactly what they want to hear, delivering calm words and steady confidence. On the surface, it appears sincere. But this is Valentin, a man whose history is layered with secrets, manipulation, and unexpected betrayals. The big question hovering over the scene is simple: can anyone truly trust him? Valentin has always walked a fine line between redemption and deception. At times, he seems genuinely remorseful, even protective. At others, He's clearly playing a long game only he fully understands. The reassurance he offers may temporarily soothe nerves, but viewers are right to remain skeptical. Is Valentin genuinely trying to fix past mistakes, or is this another calculated move designed to buy time? What makes the scene compelling is its ambiguity. The writers resist making Valentin a clear villain or hero, instead allowing the audience to wrestle with their own doubts. And in true General Hospital fashion, that uncertainty is what keeps us hooked. If history is any guide, Valentin's calm words today could easily become tomorrow's betrayal. Brennan and Jocelyn, brains over emotion. Elsewhere in Port Charles, Brennan and Jocelyn come together in a storyline that highlights intelligence, teamwork, and strategic thinking. Rather than acting on impulse, the two decide to put on their thinking caps, suggesting a situation that requires careful analysis rather than emotional reactions. Jocelyn, who has grown significantly over the years, proves once again that she's more than capable of handling complex situations. Brennan's involvement adds an interesting dynamic. Whether the issue is personal, professional, or potentially dangerous, the two approach it methodically, weighing options and considering consequences. This storyline serves as a reminder that not all drama in Port Charles is explosive or romantic. Sometimes, it's about quiet problem-solving and mental chess matches. And often, those are the situations that lead to the biggest surprises. Their partnership could signal the beginning of a stronger alliance, or set the stage for future conflict if their plans don't unfold as expected. Emma seeks guidance, a moment of reflection. Rounding out the episode is Emma, who finds herself at a crossroads and decides to seek advice. In a town filled with secrets and strong personalities, asking for guidance is a brave move. Emma's decision suggests inner conflict, perhaps about love, loyalty, or a moral dilemma she can't navigate alone. The advice she receives could shape her next steps in a significant way. Will she follow her heart, her head, or the counsel of someone who's been through similar struggles? These quieter moments often carry surprising weight. Emma's storyline may not dominate headlines today, but it feels like the foundation for something bigger down the line. Final thoughts, a perfect balance of heart and strategy. This episode of General Hospital masterfully balances emotional depth with strategic intrigue. Dante's fears ground the story in heartfelt realism, while Sonny's legal maneuvering reminds viewers that power and consequence are never far apart in Port Charles. Valentin's questionable reassurance keeps us guessing. Brennan and Jocelyn's teamwork showcases growth and intelligence, and Emma's search for advice adds a thoughtful, reflective note to the drama. As these storylines continue to unfold, one thing is certain. Port Charles is heading toward major turning points, and the fallout will be impossible to ignore. If you're a longtime fan or a returning viewer, now is the perfect time to stay tuned. Big decisions are being made, alliances are shifting, and secrets are inching closer to the surface.